Well, hello, and thank you for tuning in to Truth TV News. I'm Vincent Rhodes, your host, and I saw this actually on the Feed Your Mind channel, so I want to give Feed Your Mind credit for this because he says that NASA and SpaceX both canceled this year for their deep space missions, and so I wanted to check that out, and I got to looking at this article, and I noticed that NASA has been talking about canceling and scaling back their plans to send men to the moon and also send them into deep space by the timeline that Trump has given them. And, again, I've been kind of on the fence about Trump since Hillary wasn't locked up and a number of other things. Again, I thought that, again, we were going to move forward a lot faster, but I'm still just hopeful and optimistic, just probably like the best of you and most of you are. And many of you have sent me comments and telling me that Trump is actually trolling NASA. Well, it actually seems like that right now because from the article that I'm reading here, that even with a budget that they get from NASA is getting from President Trump, and also with the monies that they are getting, they still are not able to send people, men, to the moon campaign before the end of the Trump term. And so this is what Donald Trump wanted them to do. He wanted them to send he wanted men on the moon before the end of his first or second term. And you'll find that also here in this article here. Now, this is an article from last year, but this article says that NASA nixed the plans to send astronauts to lunar orbit in 2019. And it says we saw this coming. And one of the reasons that they throw in there, too, is because they don't have enough money in order to do it. And let me see where that's found. I believe it's found down here at the bottom here. Once we get past all of these announcements, it says President Trump has followed up on his remarks a few weeks ago, and he wanted NASA to aim to send people to Mars before the end of his first or second term. Lightfoot's only response: they have not asked us to go to Mars by 2024. Well, this is what Trump has been saying all along. He wants them to go to Mars or to the moon before the end of his term, and you can see all of that in the comments that Mike Pence has been doing. I posted that, and again, Mike Pence has been one of the front men who has been speaking, probably one of the most used vice presidents I've seen in a long time. So he's been speaking on the issue as well about what they want to see happen with NASA. But NASA has been pushing back and saying that they're not able to do that, or either the risk is too great, and that's what you read here in this article here, and that the Orion was fitted for only with technologies that were robotic, and it would take extra money in order to fit Orion for human interface. And so just to have humans to interface with it would be a greater risk. And let's see if I can find that here. It says there have been reports that Trump advisors pushing for NASA to revive plans to send humans back to the moon and develop a larger plan to establish a permanent American presence on the surface. Gerda Meyer, the associate administrator of NASA Human Exploration and Operation Missions Director, explained that turning the EM-1 into a crewed mission would have required about $600 million to $900 million. Orion would have been fitted with a slew of different life support systems to sustain a crew for a few weeks, increase testing of an abort system, install software to allow crews to interface with the spacecraft's instruments, and also require SA to speed up the construction of Orion's service module. NASA just says that they don't have enough money. Now, I'm starting to believe that they're trolling, that Trump is trolling NASA. It's been 45 years since they've been to deep space. And so it says here that if the EM-2 flies that way, we would have to change the mission's profile. And so what is the mission's profile? It says NASA clarifies that astronauts would still fly around the moon on the second flight. However, the rocket would not be able to carry extra science payloads as NASA had originally planned. How about that? Let's see, we got delays, delays, delays. That's really what we have here. A bunch of delays. I'm going to leave a link in the description box for you to kind of look at. You ask, you tell me why they have so many delays. They say they are delaying because of they need to make modifications basically for the people to be able to occupy this spacecraft, and so this is what they're up against. Now, one of the funny things that was said in the article again from Feed Your Mind is that they had the technology back then of a digital watch. An ancient digital watch in 1969 and during the 70s, and they were able to get men on the moon then. But today we have much greater technology, and we're not able to do it today. So you tell me, is Trump trolling NASA? And if he is, then it seems to be working because NASA seems to be running scared. They're not able to pull it off. The only thing that NASA really is a cash cow, is what one subscriber said, that NASA's a big cash cow. You let me know what you think. Again, all things are being revealed, and the Bible lets us know that there's nothing secret or hidden that shall not be revealed. And so I guess that's what's going on here. Like, subscribe, or don't. But remember, until next time, that Jesus is the light of the world, and the truth shall set you free.